RYOBI Nation, I'm Ashley. Today we're going to show you how to redo the shelves in your pantry to help give you better storage options and to refresh your space. Having a busy schedule makes staying organized essential, so it's time to kick those wire shelves to the curb, and we're going to show you how. Once it's clean, you want to measure and take note of where your current shelves are. I'm just going to replace my old wire shelves, but if you want, you can completely customize the new shelves going in. Once you've got it all measured, it's time to take those old shelves out. If you really want to give your pantry a facelift, now would be the time to paint it too. It's just amazing how a fresh coat of paint really just changes how the whole space feels. Now that everything is out of the space, it's time to make some shelves. First, you're going to want to measure the space. You'll want to measure the width and the depth of the pantry to figure out what size your shelves need to be. Now it's time to paint or stain them. I'm using stain because I'm going for a more rustic, open shelving feel. Before you stain or paint though, you're going to want to sand your board so that the stain goes on nice and evenly. As you apply the stain, be cautious you're applying with the direction of the grain. Okay, we have measured, we have sanded, we have stained. Now it's time to get these shelves cut and installed. You'll want to measure the width of the pantry where you're putting your shelf. I'm using a miter saw to cut the 1x2 support boards, but you could also use a circular saw if that's what you have on hand. This is what the shelves will rest on. You're going to want to anchor your support boards into the studs for the most security. I'm using a stud finder, but typically studs are located about 16 inches apart. Now you're going to tack your board in place with a brad nailer. These help to keep everything in the right place before you mount them in with the screws. Pre-drill your holes with a RYOBI countersink bit. You'll want to make sure these holes match up to your stud locations so your support board is securely mounted. Now grab your wood screws and put them in. We are now fully supported. Now we're going to do the same thing with the side walls so we have a nice even support all the way around. Using your measurements from the back wall, cut your board to make your back shelves. Place your back shelf on top of the back wall support. Use a brad nailer along the perimeter to attach your shelf to the support board. You're going to do this for all your back shelves. Measure the length of your side shelves from the wall inside the doorway to the front of the back shelf and cut your shelves to the correct size. Put your side shelf on top of your side wall supports and attach it to the board with your brad nailer. For added support, we'll install a bracket 3/4 of an inch from the front edge of your side shelf with wood screws to connect it to the back shelf. Repeat these steps on the remaining side shelves. We are almost done, y'all, and I cannot wait for you to see what the final product looks like. It's time to trim it up. Measure the distance between your new shelves and cut your trim boards to the right length and attach it with your brad nailer. Repeat the same step for all sides. Once all the trim is attached, touch up any paint or stain as needed. Ta-da! You have a brand new pantry space ready to go. For more in-depth detail, be sure to check out our plans on RYOBI Nation. We'd love to see what you guys do, so share your newly renovated pantries with us, and don't forget to tag us on social media.